Hare Krishna, my name is Titiksava Karunika Das. I'm here at Juhu ISKCON, and I have been asked how I came to Krishna consciousness. So my first contact with the ISKCON movement was at a George Harrison concert in 1974 in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. I went to this concert simply to see one of my heroes, George Harrison. Ravi Shankar was also performing, as well as Billy Preston. So these were all wonderful musicians in my mind, and I was going there to enjoy the concert. While I was there, George Harrison did his song, My Sweet Lord. My Sweet Lord, of course, has the Maha Mantra in it. So before the song, George asked everyone to sing along with him. He said, it doesn't matter what names of God you chant, everyone should chant the names of God. We're going to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and if you like, you can sing along. So I was thinking, yeah, sure, I'll sing with you, George. Let's sing. So we chanted Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So then I went out of the concert after the show, and there was some devotees there. They were shaved up, wearing saffron, and one approached me. He said, so you liked the concert? I said, yeah, it was great. He said, would you like to go to see another concert? There's a 7 o'clock show, which you just attended, and then there's a 9 o'clock show starting in about 20 minutes. Would you like to go? I said, yeah, of course. He says, I have some tickets. So I said, okay, what's the catch? He said, you pass out these leaflets. He had some pamphlets for the temple or something. So I said, okay, I'll pass them out. And and then I'll give you a free ticket. So I said, okay. So I started passing out these tickets, and then I went back. He gave me a glubjaman. I think it was a glubjaman or some kind of, anyways, it's maybe Simply Wonderful. And then he gave me the ticket to the 9 o'clock show. I went back inside, I chanted Hare Krishna again. So this is very important to understand. 3 principal points were there. There was chanting of Hare Krishna, there was service, I passed out the pamphlets, and then there was prasadam, and then there was chanting Hare Krishna again. So these 3 items were planted. The seed was planted, that Bhakti Lata Bij was planted by Krishna's grace. I had no intention of seeking out spiritual life, really no interest in spiritual life whatsoever. I was simply there to enjoy the concert. But by Krishna's grace, my spiritual journey had begun. And then some 5 years later, 4 years later, I received some books. 5 years later, I went to the temple in Berkeley, California. I was actually right down the street from the Berkeley temple. And we were driving by one day, and one of my friends looks out the window and goes, hey, there's a Hare Krishna temple there. And I just go, yeah, so what? He says, but they got food in there. So he rolls down the window, you know, hey, we're hungry, you guys got any food? So I'm just going, hey, yeah, calm down, you know, and he says, shut up, man. So the devotees were very kind. They invited us for prasadam, and then they said, you like this food? I said, yeah, it's great. I was vegetarian at that time. So then the devotees said that there was some dinner program 5 days a week. So they invited me to come and eat there for free anytime I wanted. So I was short on money at that time. I was playing music on the street for my livelihood. So I started coming to the temple. And then, of course, after some time, I started reading the books more seriously. And then eventually, I moved into the temple and became brahmachari. That was 1979. Like that. So that's how I joined. Hare Krishna.